Welcome to yet another episode of Tuko Sports. I'm your host, Musilim Baluto, and we cover everything that's hot in the sporting industry and globe. But today we're going straight into Russia because currently we're going through the heaviest, biggest tournament ever. And with me today is Rene as usual.
Yeah, thrilled to be here.
So let's look at the performance of Morocco, Tunisia and Egypt. Would you have expected more, especially from Mo Salah? Do you think that he performed towards the expectations that everyone built around him? Or was it a little bit disappointing?
I think Mo Salah is starting to suffer from the same, should I say, football illness as Messi suffers, because football is an 11-man game. So Egypt coming into the tournament, everyone was expecting Mo Salah to do what he does best, like the season he's had at Liverpool. So everyone expected him to carry the whole Egypt's team. But of course it doesn't pan out like that. And considering he had a shoulder injury, the 1-0 defeat to Uruguay, he didn't play. But I don't think the Egypt's performance goes down to Salah. It's an 11-man team.
What is it that the African teams lack in terms of formation and strategy?
Yeah, I just think in football sometimes you need that slice of luck, which African teams have not had in this tournament. Some African teams, if I may say, for the likes of Morocco, conceding that last-minute goal against Iran in the first round of fixtures. It was unfortunate because it almost looked like they were going for a point.
Yeah,
but
a bit unfortunate.
Yes,
right,
but again, I'll have to say, African teams, their approach to the game is also leaving a lot to be desired, because it's almost like they are going into a game with an inferiority complex. They believe they should defend or grind out a point to be able to give themselves a chance, which may not necessarily be the best approach to a game, because attack is the best form of defense, obviously. So for Morocco, the game against Portugal, I believe if they hadn't conceded the first goal to the magical Ronaldo as usual, I think they would have had a shot.
See.
What
a leader.
What a leader, yeah.
But before we go into that, because that's a special segment right there. You know, the interesting thing about Senegal and the lands of Teranga per se, let's just call them that, because that's just an awesome name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, anything with lion in it is just hot, man.
Teranga.
It's surprising that people consider them underdogs when their team is exceptional, and probably most of them play top flight football, in the highest leagues. I mean, from Sadio Mane to Nias. I mean, they have really good players. What was the thing? Why not favor Senegal as the big boys?
They were the underdogs in this tournament because no one really paid much attention to them because they've not been in the tournament for so long. Senegal really do have the squad. As much as people don't look at them as favorites, they can go far.
Lionel Messi. Disappointing performance so far. Maybe it might be slightly critical, but
Messi has the whole world on his shoulders at the moment, and like I said in our previous edition.
But Cristiano also has the whole world on his shoulders.
Yeah, but you know, these guys they are two different personas in my opinion. And Ronaldo is stronger mentally than Lionel Messi. You'll never see Ronaldo sulking when he misses a goal. He doesn't feel the pressure. He knows how to absorb the pressure, and he knows his abilities. But for Messi, I guess you can hear the way he talks in interviews. It's almost like he feels Argentina is his responsibility, and he feels like he has to win the World Cup for Argentina to be regarded as the best. So that kind of pressure may interfere with your gameplay, may make players...
most certainly.
Exactly.
As we said before, the World Cup is psychologically tormenting.
Yeah, it's psychologically tormenting, and at the end of the day, it doesn't go down.
It's a nationalistic thing. It's a patriotic thing. It's almost like war to some of these players.
Yeah, and if you watched Argentina's game against Iceland, like all the talented players, the likes of Di Maria, Gonzalo Higuain, Aguero,
who came up with the goal.
Yeah, this midfielder, I think his name is Meza. Yes. All they were really struggling to feed Messi the ball, and I don't think that's the way to go if you want to score goals in this tournament, because it's a team game at the end of the day. But they feel that Messi has that responsibility to deliver for the team.
What do you think about that penalty loss? That was quite unlike Messi.
That penalty basically summed up where Messi's mental state is at.
His
because
mind is not in Russia.
It wasn't a good penalty.
Did he leave it in Argentina by any chance?
Yeah, I don't think he has he's still overcautious about what will happen if Argentina somehow don't win this, or if they live in the group stage. So I think that pressure played out in that penalty, because it wasn't a good penalty at all. The goalkeeper was always going to save that.
Before we wrap it up, I'd just like you to tell me who do you think is going to take this Golden Boot, without a doubt?
The Golden Boot, I think it's going to go to Diego Costa.
Diego Costa. I'm going to go for Romelu Lukaku this time.
But can before... mind? It's going to go to Ronaldo. It's going to go to Ronaldo.
Ronaldo is unfair, man. That guy, just put him aside. Well, that's a wrap from us today, guys. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as well, give us some of your comments out there. Who do you think is going to take the Golden Boot, per se? Between the greats, Costa, Lukaku, and all these guys. And as well, we have a very special section that covers every little fact and detail about the World Cup. Just keep it locked to Tuko and you'll get everything that you need. You don't have to take any sick days off. You don't have to do anything like that. All you need to do is just subscribe and keep it locked to Tuko.